Alright, we trying to test this live stream. Alright, we hope that this here is going through. I'm not for certain, but we want to say good evening. I should say good morning to everyone. It's about 15 after 1 Eastern Standard Time here. This is the Midiman at your service. We are trying out a live stream. We're trying out the software. I tried it on the other night, and with my Bible study, and I was unsuccessful with it, and I found out why. And so my encoder key was wrong. I didn't put the encoder key in there. I thought I did at one time through the process of setting it up, but I don't think I think I uninstalled it and went back in there, and I did not set my encoder key, and that was the problem on last time. So I am looking at it. I got my monitoring on another laptop, so I do see my image, and so I do see the video of me sitting here. It's kind of behind me in a lag factor, which I understand that, but nevertheless, I think it will come to you all out there in cyber world, where if y'all look at it on YouTube and everything, and then you just see the video period after my live stream is over with, it should be okay. But if not, I would certainly appreciate anyone that put a little input and just contact old Midiman. Y'all know how to do it, especially my contacts. But those of you that may not know how to contact me, you can easily do it with this batmatt@hotmail.com. That's batmatt@hotmail.com. BATMATT @hotmail.com. And just leave me a comment on there and just tell me how the live stream was, if it was choppy, or if some of the audio didn't not come through very well. Just let me know, and then so I can see, can I fix it. I may cannot. I don't know until I try. But nevertheless, I just had a few things, like I said, I want to say here, and I want to test things out. You see, that's quarter card. That they call a quarter card. I will be doing some advanced music theory, I should say not tutorials, but some, well, you could call them tutorials, but I'm not going to be necessarily doing tutorials. You know, I told everybody that my buddy, Richard Butler, he is the man for the piano tutorials now. He's doing that. I'm not going to go and get in the way. I'm going to keep my distance from him. I don't want to step on him because he's doing such an excellent job. And matter of fact, he's doing a marvelous job. And I don't want to get in, I don't want to, it ain't no sense of reinventing the wheel. He already got that thing going. So I'm not going to be doing those type of tutorials per se. I'm going to be doing most lectures on music theory and composition. And then I'm going to show a few things, you know, for his keyboard function and stuff like that. I might do something like that, but not just going trying to teach song. Only way that Midiman would do anything like that, it will be on a one-on-one basis. I'm not going to just sit here and do videos and tutorials and to upload them to YouTube. No, but if there be someone that think that I might be able to help them with a particular song, whatever the case may be, my first thing would be to tell you to check with my buddy Richard Butler, because he's specializing in that, the House of Jazz. That's what I think his channel is. You know what? That's bad of me. That's my buddy, and I really can't remember that handle or his handle on YouTube. But I believe it's House of Jazz. I believe it is. But at any rate, you look for House of Jazz or type in Richard Butler, and you should find his YouTube channel. If you got a song that you want to learn, I'm quite sure if he already don't have a tutorial up there about it, you can get him to do one of it. So that's how come I say I didn't come here to get in his way. I don't want to do that. If anything, I want to point people his way. I want to help him all I can. That's what I really, man, this live feed is about tonight. It's just a test to see, is everything gonna run right. When I do decide to come on and do a well put together seminar or talk or symposium on the subject matter. I'm going to be doing all types of music theory subjects. I'm going to go from the basics to the intermediate to the well advanced. I tell all you beginning musicians, if you're just starting out, please check in with me, and you might learn something. You might can learn something that'll help you if you're going to go into ministry. Matter of fact, I have a lot of buddies on the net that are also in ministry. I can point you to them. Matter of fact, Richard Butler is one of those as well. We can help you out a lot. And so that's my Midiman's aim and purpose. I told y'all, if you go to my channel, you see that's my main aim and purpose is to help the beginning musician. I don't claim to be a Liberace, never claim that. But I can do what I know to do. Theory and composition is my main focus. Those are my hooks. And so I was thinking about it. I was sitting here tonight thinking about doing this live stream, testing this thing again. And as a matter of fact, the software I'm using is OBS. So y'all just bear with me if it's not right. I'm yet learning. I got a big 5-hour tutorial on this here software. I'm going to take my time and go through it and learn the ins and outs of it. And maybe as I get better using it, I can use all the functionalities of it and make these little live videos and streaming videos, as well as this basic recording. I can make them a lot better because I can use my own board, my virtual keyboard, when I start teaching these theory lessons and whatnot. I was thinking about tonight. In other words, my buddy, my collaborated buddy right now, stays out in Texas, out there in the El Paso area. Avelina, that's her real name, Avelina, I think, Monroy, and I call her Lena, short, and she's my collaborator. We talk on every night, almost every other night. We try to discuss some things about what we are trying to do musically, and I had told everyone that I am amazed. I was amazed at Lena from day one. Back in the day of Yahoo Messenger, I think some of you may remember that. It was a pretty good platform that you can go in there and talk, and you have a conference call with other members on the net, whoever your buddies were. You can bring all of them in there, and y'all can chat real time. And so me and my buddy Hammond Man and Lena, and if I'm not mistaken, I think one of our buddies from Virginia named tghe. In other words, we would all be on Messenger, and we was discussing different songs and different artists. People like in the gospel field, like Andre Crouch, God bless him, God bless his soul. Andre was one of the greats, and we got to talking about Andre in there one night, and about his music, and I don't know who brought the subject up. I may have, and I was talking about the song called that Andre wrote called "My Tribute." In other words, it's to God be the glory. And my, what did I say that for? And everybody went and, playing a little chord here about it and playing a little chord there about it. But my God, when Lena got on that keyboard and started playing that song, I knew then she wasn't just whistling Dixie, brother. That woman can play. You hear me? And I was so glad. And I never got that out of my mind. And that's been almost 15 years ago or more. More probably, because we was on Yahoo Messenger at the early days, me, Hammerman, and tghe, and then Lena came in. I think I was the one discovered Lena. I threw something that I done and everything, and we hooked up in the early days, just like me and the Hammerman and Sister Kate. But at any rate, wow, I tell y'all, I just cannot wait until me and Lena really get into this thing and get some stuff done, because she is an excellent, she is a dynamic, awesome keyboard player, people. Once you hear some of her tracks, I'm quite sure we won't have no problem getting a good following to this music that we're going to try to put out and do. Now, mind you, people, we're not trying to become the next Michael Jackson. No. We're not trying to do that. Let me tell y'all something about that. Anyway, I looked at Quincy Jones. They got a documentary out on Quincy. Matter of fact, it's on Netflix, and you go there and look up Quincy Jones and you look at that documentary on about his life. Awesome, awesome movie, awesome documentary. And I remember in an interview clip that he was talking to someone that we interviewed, and they was talking about the Thriller. Well, we all know the Thriller was the best-selling album in the history of music. No other artist ever done what Michael did and with Thriller. But let me tell y'all something now. Michael wasn't by himself. There was Quincy. There was that great engineer Bruce Sweeten. There was that great songwriter Rod Templeton from Heat Wave. Y'all ought to know who I'm talking about. Y'all old school people should. They was all in the mix with that. So, but I'm just saying, it took them 8 weeks. 8 weeks. Quincy said it. Bruce Sweeten said it. 8 weeks to do the Thriller album. Now, if you tell me, and that album is bad to the bone, awesome. And if they could do that album that great in 8 weeks, then we, as musicians, coming behind these great guys like that, we ought to be able to do something at least in 8 months. I'm just saying. I mean, you can take your time, yeah, but still, these guys done Thriller in 8 weeks, and y'all, you listen to that original album. I bought it. I was in college, but I bought that album. I rushed to the record store to get that album. And when I put it on my turntable, ooh, Jesus, it was totally awesome. Totally awesome. So I look at that. That is great musicianship. It was great orchestration, great production. I mean, from the engineer to Quincy. In other words, they had a joke about it because Michael said, "I don't really know what Quincy does." And so you know. In other words, Quincy is the man behind the man. In other words, Quincy Jones, in my opinion, folks, is a legend. He is a living legend. He is an awesome producer, musician, band leader. This guy has done it all, and really, he is one of my favorite artists and producer. He's just an icon, and that's how come I wanted to do this live feed in this live video, just to see how everything would go. And those of you out there that get a chance to see this, even if you don't see it live, I think it will become available to view in 24 hours. So just saying that, I know that when me and Lena get through with the collaboration, and I also want to give some shout out to some of my local. I got some local girls, and they are full-fledged, ready to go. I got my matter of fact, I was trying to form my Tritones, Junior Walker and the Tritones. Y'all remember that? And I told you I haven't put that down, and I'm yet going to form it. And matter of fact, I think I have me 3 of my own girls from my area here locally. This is Shirley Filling Games, a member of my choir church, in my church choir that at my home church, and Sister Mary Porter, as well as Sister Sonia Porter. And those 3 right now, I think that I've talked to, and we are getting ready to pull them into the studio and out there at Walker's Music. And so y'all just get ready. That's the only thing I can tell you, because as I bring them in, me and Lena gonna be hard at work in the background with the tracks of what that they're gonna use to try to produce these songs that they're gonna sing, and we're gonna put it to tape. Like Quincy, you said, let's get the tape rolling, and we're gonna put it to the tape. In other words, we're gonna see what we can do. In other words, we are in the last days, people, but we don't have to live our lives in despair. I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing until Jesus comes, and that if music is part of it, so be it. In other words, we thank every one of you. I just wanted to come to do this live feed as a test. I hope it works. And if the Lord will, I more than likely may do a live feed on tomorrow night, on Friday, and talk a little bit about basic music theory to the beginning musicians. Y'all should be there. I hope you will be there, and let me know if you don't, if whatever you want to discuss or whatever you want to learn, whether you're having problems in it or not, just let old Midiman know, and that way I know exactly what I need to talk on. Basic music theory, from regular triads to complex 9th, 11th, and 13th chords, all the way to secondary dominant chords. Those you don't know what secondary dominant chords are, when you get through with this here live session with me, you will know. And the other things that you might want to know, once you let me know, and I will get on the ball with it, I guarantee you should enjoy these here lectures. That's what I'm gonna call them for this right now, lectures. But remember this, I'm always gonna have Christ involved. I never will do anything unless God is in it. So there are gonna be discussions. In other words, you don't have to worry about no a whole lot of profanity and stuff like that there. That's something that I try not to do. I mean, I'm human now. Don't get me wrong, I'm human. But what I'm saying is, don't expect to not hear something about the Lord every now and then in these sessions, because that's part of me. And I don't apologize for being a Christian. I don't apologize for that. Now this is gonna be a Christian-based broadcast every time I do a live session. Whether it's gonna be music theory, or we're gonna be doing some functional keyboard, learning different things, or different problems about keyboard playing or whatnot. I'm not the best person, like I said, y'all. I wasn't a performance major, but I do know what I know, and I believe I can help the beginning musician. So, with that said, I am obliged to say, I hope that somebody hears this, and if you're not a musician and you are not interested, maybe you know of musicians that do need help, pass the word. Let them know about Midiman45 on YouTube. With that being said, we thank you, and we're going to say good morning.